this is heavy. That looks alright. Let's go tell Batman what's happened. Hey, Batman!
Robin, what is it? Can't you see I'm extremely busy?
It just looks like you're looking at pictures of cats, maybe.
You know, I'm just doing research. Anyway, Robin, what are you here for?
I got bad news, Batman. Follow me.
What? This is great. All the Ooshies have arrived. Everyone's gonna see my bat pen and see my cool Cars Ooshie on there. And they're all gonna know I'm a fan of Pixar Disney's Cars number 3.
Well, that's the problem, Batman. These are empty.
Sure, I was angry when my parents died, but this takes the cake.
Whoa, I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but either way, I gotta go and get those Ooshies.
What you mean, Robin? I thought some heinous villain stole them.
Oh no, they're still down at the docks. I just gotta get them. Some dangus put them into eggs instead of leaving them in their box.
Oh, phew. I was about to go on a murdering rampage. Robin, you go get those Ooshies. I'm gonna guard the Batcave.
Okay, I'll be back.
Stand back, evil space guys. You can't take my Batcave.
Whoa, Batman, I'm sorry. You okay? I couldn't see with all these eggs in front of the car.
Yes, Robin, I'm totally fine. I was just about to do some kung fu and beat them all up.
Oh, wow, I'm sorry then, Batman. I hope I didn't spoil your fun. Anyway, here's 3 Ooshy eggs. That's more, but I couldn't fit them on the Batmobile.
That's okay, Robin. Be quick. According to the Bat computer, there are more low-down, no-good villains coming.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Great. While he's gone, let's open up these Ooshies eggs.
Okay, now here's our first egg. So is it going to be a Marvel Series 2 Ooshie or a Cars Ooshie? Let's see. Okay, wow, it's Stealth Iron Man, and I believe it is number 7. Stealth Iron Man 7. Now let's take a closer look. Now, a quarter of all the Marvel Series 2 Ooshies are Iron Man related. So I think there's 8 variations of Iron Man, and then 2 of Iron Patriot, which is kind of Iron Man. So that's 10 out of 40, which is heaps. But it's still cool, because they are awesome looking Iron Man. So this guy is Iron Man Stealth number 7, and there is also an Iron Man Stealth, and he's black and grey, whereas this guy is all black with cool red eyes, kind of like Star-Lord's eyes. And have you noticed that you can see a lot more detail in his suit because it is all black? Like usually kind of robust people will wear black to hide their shapes. But in this case, he's wearing black and it seems to make every little bump and detail stand out, which is awesome. Okay, so next up, who's gonna be inside? It is cool, Roscoe. Here is Roscoe up close. Now, since this video is coming out before Cars 3 movie, or the Cars 3 movie, you may not know who Roscoe is. So he is kind of like the gatekeeper of Thunder Hollow Speedway, and he's like a stickler to all the rules. He makes sure people doesn't curse, and once they're racing, they stay on the track. But his appearance, you can see he's got on the side of his door, it says Thunder Hollow Speedway. The kind of vehicle he is meant to be a bit like a pickup truck, except he's got that, I don't know what you call it, the thing in the back where people can live in, the cover, canvas, awning, I don't know the name for it. But he's really cool, and it looks like he's wearing a cap too. Now, he's awesome. Now, let's open the next one. Okay, lucky last from this batch of eggs. What's going to be inside? It is, I believe, Chick Hicks. Now, here's Chick Hicks. Now, you may know him from the Piston Cup because he was one of the 3 vehicles that came tied with Lightning McQueen in the very first race in the very first movie. However, now he's an announcer for the Racing Sports Network. And here's some trivia for you. So the voice actor who does the voices for Chick, he is Michael Keaton, who is also the very first actor to play Batman in a movie. Okay, now on with the story.
Now, Batman. Time to meet your end. Hey, let go of me. Hey, what's this? Hey, you're squeezing me. Let go. Oh, no.
Hey, Batman, are you okay? I know you probably had things taken care of, but I just thought, how about?
Yeah, you're right, Robin. I had it taken care of. I just happened to be taking a sleep in the middle of the floor here on my stomach when he just snuck up behind me and started talking as if he had beaten me up. Didn't need your help at all. No, sir, no way.
Well, cool, that's great to hear. Anyway, follow me this way, Batman. I left the Ooshies over this way.
Wow, that's great, Robin, but maybe next time just grab them all.
Yeah, I would, but all your vehicles are just full of weapons and not much cargo space. I passed the Ninja Turtles place the other day. I might go borrow their party wagon.
Great idea, Robin. Yeah, you get to it.
I guess I'll start walking.
Hey, Oz, let's open these up.
Okay, so which one first? Maybe we'll start with the middle one. Now, who's it gonna be? It is Elektra. Let's take a closer look at Elektra. Now, she's very cool. She's usually fighting with or against Daredevil, and she's kind of like Catwoman in that way, where sometimes she's a good person, sometimes she's a bad person, kind of depends where her interests lay, or where the profit is. Now looking at her, she's got a cool red bandana, a red ninja costume, sash around her waist which has a sai tucked into it. Now she is very cool. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, now let's see who is in this next egg. Who's going to be a Cars guy? It is Fillmore. Hey! Now here is Fillmore. Now he's really cool. He is the fuel salesman at Radiator Springs and good pal to Sarge. Well, kind of pal, they bicker a lot, but they're friends. I'm going to blow you away with another fact. So Fillmore was originally meant to be named Waldmeyer after a guy they met while driving around researching the film. However, they couldn't use his name because he was a vegan and they wanted to be able to sell this toy in like Happy Meals and junk like that where meat is being eaten. So Waldmeyer decided he didn't want the car to be named after him, and so from then on he's called Fillmore. Okay, so we're up to the last egg of this little batch. It's going to be car. Oh, it's a foil sealed pack and it feels like it's going to be a car. So let's tear it open. And who's it going to be? It's Jackson Storm! Awesome! Now, let's take a closer look at Jackson Storm. So he, again, is maybe one that you're not too familiar with, but that's because he doesn't show up until Cars number 3. So he's extremely fast, and he's the main bad guy in Cars 3. So he is faster than like Lightning McQueen, Bobby Smith, Carl Weathers, all those guys. And I think there's even a part in the movie where he overtakes all of them quite easily. But much like Lightning McQueen in the first Cars movie, Jackson Storm is very arrogant and he's very boastful and he's not a good winner. And he makes everyone hate him pretty quickly. But anyway, so he is black, grey and indigo. He's got a cool number 20 on his side. He's got a huge spoiler and he looks really fast. Now anyway, on to the story.
Hey guys, stay back, or else I'll throw this giant novelty batarang at you. You go get him, Rhino.
Okay. I was expecting him to put up more of a fight.
Hey, fellas, you leave him alone. And if you don't, then I'll attack. And you don't want that.
Even with your jetpack, you're no match for us.
Hey there.
Hey, who are you?
I'm the Flash. Great to meet you.
Whoa, this guy's fast.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Superman.
Ah, Superman's here too. Come on, Venom, let's get out of here.
You okay there, Batman? Kinda looks like those guys are kicking your butt.
Yeah, that Rhino guy was throwing you about like nobody's business.
Yeah, it might have looked that way, but actually I was winning. I was just trying to get their guards down and then... Whoa, look, the Ooshies are here already. Let's go check them out. Yeah.
I guess he was about to waste them. Oh, wow, good job. Okay, it looks like it's about time to open them up.
Okay, which one to choose first? Yeah, I'll go for this one. Now, who's going to be inside? It is someone blue. It is Sally. Cool. Now, I apologize. I was totally wrong. It is not Sally. It is Doc Hudson. Now, he's dark blue. He was once a race car. He's Radiator Springs judge and doctor. And later on, he becomes Lightning McQueen's crew chief and mentor. Now, he's really awesome. Now, on with the next one. Okay, now, next up, who have we got? It is... looks like glow-in-the-dark Ant-Man. For a moment then I thought he was Star-Lord, but no, it's glow-in-the-dark Ant-Man. So it's hard to see any details because he's just one solitary color, but he's got the cool mouth mask, the helmet, little antennae, and he should, if I turn off the lights, glow pretty well. But no, unfortunately it's the middle of the day here, so it's not dark enough to test out his glow. But since he's one of the Series 2 Ooshies, he should glow very well. Okay, our final egg, who's going to be inside? It is Muddy Lightning McQueen. Awesome. Now here we've got Lightning McQueen from Cars 3. And I say Cars 3 because in that movie, he disguises himself by putting dirt all over himself and he calls himself Chester Whipplefooter. Now we won't know why until Cars 3 comes out, but we do know that Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez go in disguise by putting mud all over themselves and changing their numbers, and then they enter a destruction derby. But who knows why? We'll find out soon.
Hey, what are you guys doing here anyway? Robin was meant to be collecting Ooshies.
Well, we received a distress signal because he was fighting the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, we had reports that he was stealing their party wagon.
Robin, you're in big trouble. You're meant to be collecting Ooshies, not stealing party wagons. Also, you're missing 2 Ooshies. I love Ooshies so much, I'm gonna cry all night long.
There, Batman. Don't worry, they're gonna be here any moment now. See, we came from the Justice League Watchtower, and, well, the Hulk can't fly at the speed of sound like we can.
What? The Hulk? He's not meant to be around here. He'll destroy the place. Hi, I'm here. Hulk, deliver Ooshies for Batman. Batman, wake up. I have Ooshies for you. Batman, no be rude. Hulk bring you Ooshies. Hulk getting angry, wake up, Batman. Batman rude host. Throw Batman off cliff.
Okay, now that the Hulk has knocked everyone out, let's see who's in these last 2 eggs. Okay, who's gonna be? It is translucent Cruz Ramirez. Awesome. Now here is Cruz Ramirez. Now she is a young racing trainer and a technician who works at the Rusty's Racing Center. And she also is a big fan of Lightning McQueen. But later on she helps him train up and she eventually becomes a really good racer herself. But I don't know the details because this all happens in Cars number 3. Okay, no time to lose. On to our last egg. Who is it going to be? I think we're missing a foil one. Yes, it's a foil one. Okay, now open it up here. Is it going to be Sparkle Spider-Man? No, it's Captain America. Now here we have Ultimate Captain America. Now this guy is just like our Captain America we know and love, except he's from an alternate universe, and the only difference really is he's got all the same abilities and powers, except instead of having like the peak of human like abilities, he's got superhuman abilities, so more like Superman and Spider-Man and Wolverine and all that. Like he's super strong, can bend metal in his hands, throw cars around, and he's got super healing like Wolverine and guys like that. So he's super tough. Now guys, terrible news, once again the video is over. However, if you want to make sure I do more like this, then let me know by clicking the thumbs up like button. That way I'll know you guys like this video, and I usually, when deciding what videos to do, I kind of go off the ones with the most likes, so it kind of helps me decide which ones are popular. Also, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, make sure you subscribe, but most importantly, take care of yourself, have a great week, and I will catch you next time.